If you're watching this, it's already too late. I'm already off on another one of my ill-advised adventures. But really, aren't all adventures ill-advised? I mean, if it was well-advised, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would be an errand. And I don't make videos about errands. Okay, that's a lie. I make videos about almost everything. But this one is definitely an adventure. We are going up to Minnesota. Why are we going up to Minnesota? Because I refuse to learn from my mistakes. Once a year, we head up there to see relatives, and we're up there for almost exactly a day before they get sick of us, and then we venture back home. All told, we have to take a big detour through northeastern Iowa for my grandma there, and then it's probably driving time 10.5 hours. That's 10.5 hours with my wife and 4 kids ages 8 and under. Will we survive? Probably. Maybe? I don't know. We've survived past trips. Will we be better for it and learn from our journeys? Absolutely not. By the end, we will hate each other. We will hate ourselves. We will hate the world. That's how car trips work. The alternative would be to fly, but I am not made of money. I work on the internet. That's not how. When you produce content like I do, yeah, they don't throw bags of money at you. They throw pennies, and not to pay you. It's just to hurt you and laugh. Actually, that might not be a bad way to make money. I'll have a fundraiser. Throw pennies at James. Let's not do that. I don't think I can sustain the head damage. It should be a fun story for a concussion. What are you in the emergency room for? Well, I started an internet fundraiser where people throw pennies at my head. We've got a tad sidetracked from our car trip. But that's how car trips work, don't they? The best ones don't go straight there. They kind of meander and go off and find the fun things on the side of the road, like gas station bathrooms and other gas station bathrooms, because one of the 4 kids refused to go, and then as soon as it was too late and we were gone, they remembered, oh yes, they do in fact have to go to the bathroom because their bladder is the size of a walnut. And not even a good size fully formed walnut either, like one of those tiny walnuts, I guess. I was going to give a size comparison, but I don't know what the walnut ranking system is. My walnut knowledge is woefully lacking, and my vow to you is the next time I make a walnut reference on one of these videos, I will be up to par on how to size them properly. So we're going to try to keep the kids distracted. We got our minivan has a video screen in it. This is the universal symbol for video screen, also for being trapped in a box because you're a mime. But in this case, there will be no mimes in our vehicle, only the video screen. I know people say you can use tablets and things like that with 4 small children. Getting them to independently operate tablets is impossible. That would be them screaming that their tablets don't work for 10 straight hours as I play tech support. And I would rather drive the van off a cliff. So we're not going to do that. We are going to have them watch one screen up top, and in theory they all have headphones so they can listen to the movie, and then me and my wife don't have to hear it. In practice, at least 2 of them won't get the headphones to work, and so we will be playing that audio over the speakers in the car instead of listening to music or podcasts. Especially podcasts, my podcast. Let me tell you something, my wife loves it when I play my podcast in the car and she can listen to my voice for hours and then listen to me in real time commenting on it. Yeah, no. If you ever want to get divorced, force your wife to listen to a podcast on a car trip. It is 100% effective, I guarantee it. Way, way easier than any other method of breaking a marriage. So we are not going to do that. We are going to listen to the kids' movies. You don't realize how bad some movies are until you take out the visual part of it and just listen to the dialogue. Like, my kids love Star Wars, but they're small, so they love the prequels of Star Wars, which I know they've come back in favor somewhat, but I grew up on the original, so I was not a big fan of the prequels. But the prequels, they've got some good CGI. But when you just listen to the dialogue on the prequels, that is one of the circles of hell. You get Anakin in there. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. He's sitting there floating over lava trying to kill his best friend, and he prefaces his comment with, from my point of view. Like, what person would talk like that? What Jedi would talk like that? It's agony, and I have heard the prequels audio only probably more times than I've watched them. I've probably listened to the audio only prequels more times than any human being on Earth. And that is why my lifespan has been substantially shortened. So I hope to survive this car trip. I hope to do another video about my triumphant return and about how I have changed for the better or the worse, or if you watched my last video, not at all, because improvement's not a real thing. Or maybe this is the last time you'll ever hear from me. If you don't see any videos after this, assume the car trip was too much and I did a barrel rollout and ran away to start a new life where there are no prequels playing audio only. See you next week. Maybe.